Hey y'all, it's your girl Empress Cheryl here to do a pick a pile reading. Okay, so this pick a pile reading will be tough love messages. So tough love messages that you need to hear right now. Okay, so there are 4 different piles. You could see the picture from the cover photo. I'm also going to hold up the items that you would use to select your pile. Okay, so 4 different piles. We're gonna get into it. Tough love messages that you need to hear right now. Okay. Also, check the description box below for some of the things that I am offering. Also, go follow me on Instagram as well at Jazz C Spirit Led Readings. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. So, pile 1. If you chose pile 1, this is your stone here, pile 1. This is like a labradorite stone, pile 1. All right, pile 2. If you chose pile 2, you chose this fire and ice quartz here, fire and ice quartz prism, pile 2. Pile 3, hematite for pile 3. Pile 3 is this hematite stone. And pile 4 is this seashell, okay? The seashell for pile 4, okay? All right. Y'all ready to get into it? Let's get into it. Some tough love messages. You know, we don't always like to hear those tough love messages, but we got to hear it, okay? So we're going to get into it. We're going to start with pile 1. So I have the cards already situated for your messages, but then I have a final card that I have set aside for advice, okay? So we're going to get advice as well after we get the messages, all right? So let's get into it. All right, pile 1. So if you selected pile 1, then you selected this labradorite crystal here. All right, here we go. All right, pile 1. Let's see what tough love messages you need for here. Off top, I got you need to be consistent with the first card that came out. Maybe it's something that you're trying to do and you're not keeping up with it, or you're not enduring, you're not persevering. Like, are you quitting on something? Are you quitting on something? Pile 1. That's what you need to kind of like analyze and go through. I feel like you may be like on a journey that you're not accepting, pile 1. That's kind of what's like coming through. It's like you're on a journey and you're not accepting that you're on a journey. You're not accepting that the circumstances that you are going through will actually be beneficial to you. It's like you're denying that, or beneficial to you as well, yes, but beneficial to others, because I'm also getting this card with this rattlesnake here that you are going through things, like you're supposed to push through whatever you are going through to come out on top so that you can show people how to do it or assist others as they do it as well. Like you're supposed to come out of this as the powerful leader. But I'm getting this energy of like you not trying to endure, like you're wanting to give up. And the message for you is no, you can't give up. Like, don't give up. Like, that's not a part of the plan. Like, the part of the plan is for you to go through each of these situations, each of these circumstances, so that you can come out on top, so that you can show people that it's possible, so that you can then lead the way. Okay. I'm also getting, you're probably not meditating enough, and you need to, like, you're not meditating and getting still and sitting with your thoughts. So maybe it's, you're in an energy of wanting to, if you want to do something, you just hop on it and you're doing it and you're not stopping and thinking, you know what I'm saying, and like really getting advice from spirit before you move. And so then when it doesn't go how you want it to go, then you like, you know what I'm saying, then you want to quit, you want to give up, then you think that what you're, you know what I'm saying, doing is not right, or you know what I'm saying, like it's not, like you're not going in the right path. But the thing is, all the things that are coming your way are things that you need to learn from. But what you also need to learn to do is sit, meditate, accept guidance. Okay. I'm also getting that you may be at a point where you are needing to like study more and like develop some type of skill. Like you're needing to really sit and put work and energy and effort into what it is that you're trying to do, so that you, what am I looking for? Embrace it, so that you become this powerful leader and person. And you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a sense that you're supposed to be at the forefront, but you're putting minimal effort into it. Like you keep giving up, or you keep jumping up and doing something. Like maybe you get the energy, I'm just, it's like the mindset of like, maybe you get the energy to do something, so you'll jump up and do it, but you haven't taken the time to really develop what it is. You haven't really studied truly what it is, so you're trying to jump up and do it, but you haven't really sat with spirit. One. Two, you haven't really sat and studied and got the knowledge behind it. So that's another thing that's like holding you back. And so then you get to the point of wanting to give up. And it's like, you're not supposed to give up. You're just supposed to sit, let spirit come to you, talk to you, and tell you what to do. You're supposed to sit, get the knowledge behind whatever it is that you're trying to do, because you are supposed to go through these things. You are supposed to overcome these things. You are supposed to then be able to take it back to someone else. Okay. I'm getting more as well. Is like you're in some type of period of recovery that you're not accepting. That's also another thing. You're in a period of recovery, and that's probably with that meditate and contemplate as well. Like you're in a period where you're supposed to be, you know, I kind of got like hermit mode in a sense, but it's more so like, and then also, yeah, because we got recovery, seek out more quiet time. We have this meditate and contemplate. Like you're not taking the time to really sit and push through. I mean, like sit and really process is what I'm getting. Like you're not taking the time to really sit and process. You're like getting the energy to do something, you do it, it doesn't go right. So then you give up, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel like giving up until then when the energy comes again, and then you trying to go. But spirit essentially like, sit still for a second. Like get clear. I'm getting like clear your brain, clear the confusion, clear up all the, it's like maybe there's a lot of different things that, you know, are out there, a lot of different options, a lot of different paths that you enjoy, and you're just kind of like in this Two of Swords undecided energy. So it's like you try one, if it don't work out, you know what I'm saying, like you stop doing that, you go, you know what I'm saying, try the other or whatever. But you're not really sitting with spirit and seeing what spirit really wants you to do, because I'm getting more so the sense that you kind of know, like you're supposed to be a healer, and I'm getting the sense that you kind of know what it is that you're supposed to be doing, but you're fighting it. You're fighting that, where spirit is saying, sit down, develop this skill, develop this thing that I'm telling you that I want you to do. You know what I'm saying? That you are supposed to be doing for the collective. Okay. We have, yeah, hard lessons. Okay. So a square. So it's like maybe you are not getting along. Either you're not getting along with someone, or you're not getting along with others. Like maybe you're in a period of you just kind of bumping heads with other people. You're bumping heads with individuals at every rate that you go, and it's because you're not listening to spirit. You're not taking the time to sit down, sit still, get clear, meditate, clear out all the additional thoughts and fogginess that are coming. It's like you're trying to surround yourself. That's another thing. You're trying to surround yourself by people, with people, where it's really a time for you to kind of like get to yourself. Get to yourself, get still, so that spirit can come in, dwell with you, and talk to you. And until you do that, you're gonna have some hard lessons. Until you do that, it's gonna continue to be blockage after blockage, bumping heads with this person and that person and all that, until you sit still and pay attention. I'm also getting that you're going to need to with this, pay attention to the numbers you are seeing. You're not paying attention to any cues. You're not paying attention to like messages that are sent to you, like angel numbers and things like that. It's like you not tuning in at all. You keep ignoring it. Okay? It's like you're giving bare minimum to your journey. Like you're not being accepting of whatever journey this is that you are on. And that's why you're having problems. That's why you're having trouble. I'm getting the sense that you are on a journey to being a healer, a journey to assisting other people, a journey to going through things so that you can overcome things, so that you can show others how to do it, and you're not accepting it. It's like you're just trying to live life regular, not understanding that you really have a deeper meaning here. Like you really have some powerful mission that you're supposed to be leading, and you trying to like slide by. What are you doing? Like, that's the thing. So it's like you're gonna have to sit with spirit and really like figure out what it is that you need to be doing, what it is that you're supposed to do, and be open and welcoming to the messages, to your path. Because until you do that, things aren't gonna work out for you. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get your advice. However, this is another card for you though. Ooh. Okay. So before the advice, here's a message that I want you to hear. This is number 11, in case that number means anything to you. Let me also read any other numbers. We have number 32, 90, 7, and 2. Okay. This message right here says, ministry comprehends far more than preaching the word. So if you somebody who talk a good game and you telling other people what to do and how things should be done and all that type of stuff, but you not doing it yourself, spirit is calling you out about that. You can't do that. You can't keep doing that. You need to do what it is that you are supposed to do. Sit still. Accept these messages from spirit. You are on a path. You're on a journey to becoming a healer. And I would like to say you're already a healer. You just need to accept it. Okay. Now, the advice, 43 hexagon. Okay. Let's see what this message is saying for you. POW 1. 43 hexagon is about beauty and perfection. I'll hold it up so you can see it as I read it. The six-sided geometry of the hexagon speaks of structure, function, order. We find it in the beauty of crystals, the perfection of snowflakes, and the symmetry of beehives. Beauty surrounds you. This card suggests that you focus on that beauty and seek ways to bring it more consciously into your life. Most lives are filled and overflowing with places to go, people to see. Sometimes in our busyness, we forget to notice the beauty that surrounds us everywhere on the planet. Perhaps a walk in the woods is in order. Move deliberately, allowing all your senses to become aware of the perfection that surrounds you in nature. Listen to the birds, smell the scents of the forest. This may be the perfect day to gather your family for a visit to the art museum. Perhaps you will want to stop at the florist and bring flowers home to cheer and calm the air. Or purchase a crystal and place it where you will notice it every day to remind you in your fast paced life to take time to appreciate its beauty and perfection. Walk in beauty. All right, Pal One. Walk in beauty. Tune in. Pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to nature. Pay attention to every message that comes your way. Like, be open to be present. Be present, because you're not being present. Like, that's what spirit wants you to accept. You're not being present. You're giving minimal effort right now out here in your little realm, your little bubble, whatever it is. And you're gonna have to break out of that. Okay? So that's your message. Power One. All right, Pal 2. Pal 2. If you chose this fire and ice quartz here, Pal 2. All right, fire and ice quartz, Pal 2. We're about to get into your message, okay? So these are some tough love messages from Spirit, Pal 2. Tough love messages. Let's see what's going on. Pal 2, have y'all been in solitude, detached from a situation, from yourself? Let's see. Okay, so Pal 2, y'all's message, I feel like it's going to be similar to Pal 1, but a little different. So what I feel like for you, Pal 2, is you have been, like, you've probably been in an energy of being alone. Okay? I'm getting like solitude, detached. Like it's like you've been in an energy of like keeping to yourself, but it's actually not. I'm getting more the sense of like you thinking that it's benefiting you, but it's not really. Like you're on this path of like self-discovery and trying to, like figure out who you are, but it's like it's kind of like I'm feeling more so like you kind of went on the deep end with it. And where your healing is now calling for you to kind of step in your power, and I'm getting more so like bring peace, bring harmony to a situation. Like we have 2 cards here that's focused on healing. So it's like you to yourself, but are you really healing? Like, are you really focusing on healing? Like, are you really addressing whatever issues like need to be addressed? Because like what I'm getting more so is like a sense of you fighting something, like you're fighting it. Maybe you're fighting the healing. And spirit is just kind of wanting you to surrender to the divine, like whatever it is that you're fighting, like you're resisting doing something. Maybe you're resisting shining your light here. Maybe you're resisting coming out to others, because with this contemplation card here, it's like someone who's sitting and thinking about something, but they're like in the darkness. It's like they're sitting in the darkness thinking. You're just thinking and contemplating about what, you know what I'm saying, maybe what's not right or what's went wrong or of, what needs to be healed or whatever, but you're not actually taking the steps to heal it. Like, you're not actually trying to shine your light. You're not actually trying to bring balance to some type of situation. You're just going through, I'm getting the sense of like you're just picking out everything that went wrong, everything that happened, like everything, like it's like you're discovering, like it's more, I see you going through everything, like reviewing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and probably just kind of looking, it's like you took a outward stance to your own self, to your own life. It's like you're viewing your life as an observer as opposed to actively being inside your body and taking control and healing. It's like you're just outside of your body looking at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you're just looking at what needs to be done. You're just like analyzing the situation. And it's like, it's kind of in a sense with this King of Swords here and the King of Wands, it's like you're in this energy of like, exactly what needs to happen. You know exactly what you need to do. You know exactly how things should go. You know exactly how you can fix this situation, how you can put everything in line, how, you know what I'm saying, what you should have did, what should have happened, how you can heal a situation. It's like you know this, like you've come to this understanding of this. So maybe that's been part of, maybe that's been what you've done. Like that's why you took yourself out of your body to kind of like really observe, you know what I'm saying, like from an outsider's point of view. So I see you doing that. You did that. Good job. However, you're not putting into action the things that need to be done. It's like you had this whole plan. It's like you then become a boss outside of yourself. Like, it's like you've discovered who you are and what you should do in this life and how you should approach things and how you should, you know what I'm saying, like how things should be done. It's like you know this, you have all the knowledge, you have all the ability, but you're not doing it. You're not doing it. That's what's going on here. Like, you're not surrendering. You're not really giving in. Like, you're not really accepting the healing. It's like maybe you feel like being out knowing, maybe you feel like just knowing what needs to be done puts you in a good position, or, you know what I'm saying, is good, is what is best, is what is needed, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Or let's just say you're just now getting to this point where you understand, okay? Let's just say that at first you had no clue. At first you were clueless, okay? You didn't know what to do, how to approach this situation. So you took yourself out of yourself to kind of look at you from the outside. Congratulations. Again, great job. Now, next step, okay? Next step is for you to take all of this that you have learned, all of this knowledge that you have brought together, all of this information, everything that you have discovered. And now it's time for you to actually take it and put it in effect. What's the word? Implement it. Now it's time for you to implement it, because things are still out of balance. Okay? You're still out of balance. You're still to yourself alone. You're likely like not letting people in. But it's like you're you know all these things that you need to do, but you're not doing it. Okay? You know all the things that you need to do, either to heal yourself, either to heal others. Like, there's a light inside of you that you have held in, like you have it confined, and it's like you gotta let it shine. And you know this. I get the sense that you know this, but you're not doing it. Or maybe you're not doing it yet. Maybe you're not ready to do it, or something like that. I'm also getting like an outside energy here. Maybe you've been going outside more, or you need to go outside more. You need to get outside. Maybe you need to go to the woods, experience nature. It's also an energy that I'm getting as well. That may be a good start for your healing, or that may be what you have been doing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've been going somewhere alone, to the mountains or woods or whatever like that, to kind of like sit with yourself. If you have not been doing this, then this may be something that you need to do, because I am seeing this in these cards. This may be something that you've done before that has helped you, but it's a sense of like you're needing to do some things to like really push you into action. Okay, so let me read this card here, and then I'll give you some advice. This card is number 16. Let me read some other numbers as well. We have number 20 and number 6. Okay, so we have a 16, 20, and 6. Those are the only numbers. And this message here says, those who undertake this training of young workers are doing noble service. So that actually gives me another idea, is that you're supposed to be assisting others with this thing that you've learned, with how you took yourself out of the situation and really, gotten the idea, gotten a real overview of what's going on, of what happened, of where, like, how things are, what changes you need to make step by step. You're going to have to assist others with doing that. Okay. So assist yourself so that you can assist others. Okay. That's that. So now, advice. Okay, your advice. Number 61, wise friend. And you see this tree here as well. Like, I'm getting you need to connect with nature. You're gonna have to connect with nature. Nature is going to have something for you, some type of knowledge for you. We have owls in this picture. It's an owl on top of this person's head here as well. So you may need to study the significance of an owl as well as trees. But it's like you have wisdom. You're at a point where you have obtained a lot of wisdom, and it's like you're gonna have to put that wisdom into practice. You can't just sit on the knowledge, because the wisdom that you have is for your healing, and it's like for your healing as well as others. Okay, the healing of others. So, what I'm going to tell you before I read this card is you need to plan you a trip to somewhere where it's a lot of woods, mountain, whatever. Like, you need to get out in nature. Okay. But 61, wise friend, nature's wisdom. Okay. Ancient trees are wisdom keepers. They hold within their bark and branch vast libraries of knowledge, history, and earth mysteries. They are fully willing to make these accessible to anyone who makes an effort to tune in to their language. When you approach a master teacher or revered elder, it is customary to offer prayers or pay tribute. The old ones love such acknowledgement, and they respond to your recognition of their wisdom by expanding their energy fields and offering shelter. As you sit in this presence, open your inner knowing to a place of receptivity. Relax, breathe in a slow, rhythmic manner, and listen. Messages may come in a whisper or an exclamation. You may receive words, or likely some simple knowing will occur. Trees are renowned poets and givers of riddles, so don't expect exact answers. Cultivate a relationship with a tree near your home.
One you can visit often. Let your experience with this wise friend guide you in learning the language of trees. Once you learn this connection, you may find trees talking to you everywhere you go. All right, pile 2. Y'all have some type of powerful connection to nature, which is like your source of healing that you need to accept and start getting in tune with nature, getting outside, getting clear, using that to get clear. And then like, I'm still getting this energy of like showing others with this. I lead with my light, like using this to allow your light to shine, allow your light to, you know what I'm saying, come out and not be hidden. Cause I just feel like you're hidden and concealed right now. So use this for those purposes. But then as well, again, like you are going to have to show others how you did it. So like, go ahead and get through your journey. Go ahead and do what it is that you need to do for yourself. Because Spirit is going to need you to use that same wisdom to show others how to gather that, how to gather wisdom from nature as well. All right. So that's your message, pal 2. All right, pile 3. If you selected pile 3, then you chose this hematite here, this hematite crystal. All right, pile 3, hematite. So we're going to get into your tough love messages, okay? Messages that you need to hear right now for those who chose pile 3. Pile 3, I think y'all are doing too much. Y'all are like, I'm getting overworked. Or not, even if it's not overworked, it's like you're exhausted. You have a lot going on and you're not finding ways, or you're not like, I don't know, like dividing up the work or something like that. So it's like what I'm seeing for you, pile 3, is that it's like you're putting a lot on yourself. That's what it is. You're putting a lot on yourself and you're not trusting that you have others who are willing to help, others who you can call on, or other resources. Okay. It's like you're trying to push out in front and be the leader, be the one that's, you know what I'm saying, like doing everything. Or it's like you feel like you're alone, you feel like you're doing everything. But I'm getting the sense that you have people on your team or people who want to help, but it's like you kind of doing your own thing, like you going out and doing your own thing, and it's like the other people are looking like, what are you doing? Like, why are we here? What are we here for? You know what I'm saying? And so it's like you're getting to the point where you put so much on you. It's like you put so much burden, so much worry, so much stress on yourself, but it's like it's self-induced. Like you did this. No one else has done this to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you do, but you feel like you're doing it from a good place is what I'm getting. But it's more so like you're not trusting the resources that you have. So maybe you're not tapping into all of the resources that you have. And you're moving also from a place of fear. It's like, do you feel like someone is going to take what you have, or take your spot, or not give you credit, or not do it as well, or whatever? And then with this like finesse card here, like I'm getting this more of a sense of like you thinking you can finesse a situation or trying to finesse a situation where it's like it's people can see it, or I'm getting more so like people can see it or people can sense it or they know that you're overburdened. They know that you're overworked, but it's like they see you trying to move smoothly through it. But I'm getting more of the sense of them wanting you to they're likely just wanting you to address it. We have secretive solitude of thoughts and communication. So it's like maybe you're not. Yeah, so it's like maybe they're wanting you to address it, but you're not. Like they're wanting you to say something about whatever it is. Like the people that are around you, it's like they look at you, they're seeing that you feel like you are to yourself or doing a certain thing like by yourself or whatever, and that you're overworked and overburdened and all that type of stuff. And it's like they see you keeping to yourself. They feel like you want this. Like you want to keep to yourself like that, or maybe it's like that they feel like you moving smoothly or you move better in this manner, when the truth of the matter is you need help, you need assistance, and you need to accept that. I think that's what it is. Like you need to accept that you need help. You need to accept that you need to you need to move through whatever these fears that you have. Like you need to accept that you can trust some of the resources, you know what I'm saying, that you have, or that you know what I'm saying, have some that there are some things that you can count on, that you can rely on, that you don't have to put it all on yourself. Okay? Because I'm getting more so also that you are receiving. I'm getting also that you're receiving insight. You're receiving like divine insight and knowledge on what steps to take, on what direction to go. But I'm also getting that you're not acknowledging that. Like, you need to acknowledge that you are getting divine insight on what you need to do, on what path you need to go down, on what journey that you need to take. Divinely guided wisdom as well. Like two things that are talking about divine insight. It's like you're getting divine insight, and I'm getting more so like your divine insight is telling you either who to associate with, or who to trust, or who you can depend on, or who, you know what I'm saying, or how to let some of these burdens go, how to not feel like you're all alone. But it's like I'm getting more so that you're kind of like ignoring it. You're not acknowledging it because you feel like what you're doing is from the heart. Like you feel like, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing is for the benefit of yourself, for the benefit of others. So it's like you putting it all on you. Like it's the sense of you putting everything on your back. And you don't need to. You don't need to. You need to trust what spirit is telling you. When spirit tell you to move in a certain direction, you need to move in that certain direction. You need to also get messages from music as well, because I'm getting with this pile that spirit wants to send you messages through music. So if you are wanting a message specifically from spirit, you know what I'm saying, just say, I would say put on a playlist and ask, okay, can you send me a message in this second song, or can you send me a message in this third song, or can you send me a message in all of these songs that I'm about to listen to, you know what I'm saying, like, or either just listen to music to like raise your vibration, to understand that you are not that you don't have to do everything alone, that you aren't by yourself, like that you do have resources that you can seek out, is what I'm getting. Because even say you're in a group, okay, because I am getting like this group energy off of two of these cards as well, but it's like you feeling isolated and you putting everything like on yourself. Say you are in a group doing something. You need to turn to your group and see either what it is that they desire to help with. You know what I'm saying? You can start there, or either you need to acknowledge what it is that you need to let go, what it is that you need to release, what it is that you need to like outsource, and ask, what members of your group can do that thing, or analyze what, I'm saying, who would be the best person to do what. That's what you need to get clear on. Pile 3, but I'm getting you can get messages through music. You already receive like insight and downloads. Like that's what's coming through that you need to like, you know what I'm saying? Stop trying to put everything on yourself. Stop trying to finesse the situation. Stop trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like smooth. I don't know why I said smooth, but it's smooth. Stop trying to smooth through whatever and face the reality that you overburdened, you overworked, you worried, like you're exhausted. Accept it. And then figure out like how you need to let off some of that. Okay? So, one message for you. Okay? This card here, number 6. So let me read off some other numbers that I see. I see number 28. I see number 7, number 3, and number 10. Okay, so 6, 28, 7, 3, and 10, if those numbers mean anything for you. But this card right here says, the plans of the enemies of his work may seem to be well laid and firmly established, but God can overthrow the strongest of these. What I'm getting from this is, you probably feel like it's been so much put on you. You probably feel like people been sending stuff your way, throwing so much on you. But it's like, essentially what I'm getting in the sense, what I'm getting is all of this stuff has been put on you, or God has allowed you to be in this situation where you're feeling like things are on you, like it's all on you, like, you know what I'm saying, like you are having to deal with things on your own, so that you can understand what you really have, what resources you really have, so that you can tap into your resources, so that you can work through the fears that you have, so that you can tune in to the divine insight and guidance that you're getting, so that you can acknowledge the messages that you're getting in music. It's like all of these things have been happening for a reason. That's what you need to understand. All of this stuff has been happening for a reason, so that you can get the overall message behind it, so that you can overcome. Okay? So take the messages so you can move through this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, accept it. Utilize your resources, because that's what Spirit is wanting you to do. Work through your fears, because that's what Spirit is wanting you to do. Accept these messages that you're receiving through music. Accept these downloads, because they are guiding you. You are being divinely guided right now. So you need to accept that. Once you accept that, start moving on that path. Then, hey, you've won. You've gotten it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've understood. Okay, so advice for you is number 46, this Merkaba. So I'm going to read from this book and see what you need to hear. 46, Merkaba, star tetrahedron. Okay. This card pictures a three-dimensional shape called a star tetrahedron. It joins an upward-facing tetrahedron representing male, fire, and blade, with a downward-pointing tetrahedron representing female, water, and chalice. Together, they are interlocking, interpenetrating, dynamic balance, and expanded awareness. This shape is one of the primary geometries contained in the energy fields surrounding your body. When activated, it forms a time-space vehicle of ascension. The mer, light, ka, spirit, ba, body, union, is a sacred one that responds directly to emotion. In choosing this card, you are connecting with aspects of your being that stretch far beyond your everyday life and promise to put you in touch with your higher self and universal wisdom. You are becoming a seeker of intuitive knowledge. This is no small venture, and it may become a significant part of your life path. Sacred geometry is about shifting individual and planetary consciousness from duality consciousness to unity consciousness, which is love, compassion, and heart connection. Feel this movement toward unity and honor this journey of expansion. You may wish to learn more about activating your Merkaba fields and experience the information firsthand. Select a qualified teacher and begin exploring expanded awareness and see where it may lead you. Be prepared for the adventure of a lifetime as you step into the outer limits of human potential. That's your message, Pile 3, okay? All of this that you're putting on you is not for nothing. It's so that you can learn how to get through, learn how to overcome, learn how to connect with spirit, learn how to depend on spirit for what you need, for the sources, for, you know what I'm saying, like healing your heart space, for working through your fears. It's like it's a whole journey of you expanding, of you ascending, of you getting connected with spirit, mind, body, soul, and to allow it to all flow smoothly. It's for you to get into a position of not pretending to, flow smoothly, to be okay, to finesse a situation. It's for you to actually be able to flow smoothly through all the challenges that life throws your way. Okay, so it's like you're gonna have to accept this journey. You're gonna have to accept accept these challenges, overcome these challenges as they come to you. Like overcome these burdens. Start depending on like all of the other sources that you actually have, so that you can really be out here moving through life gracefully. Okay, that's it. That's the message. All right, pile 4. Pile 4. If you chose pile 4, then you chose this seashell here. Seashell for pile 4. Seashell. Let's get into your tough love messages, pile 4. Hmm. Hmm. All right, so pile 4. There are three cards here that are talking about like your third eye or like divine guidance. Like we have the soulmate card here, which is emphasizing this third eye. This, this hand has an eye on it as well. Do you know about a soulmate connection? And then we have this one as well with this third eye with a little infant here. Do you know about a baby or a birth or something that needs to be birthed? something that needs to come about. You have a knowing about something, but you're not, it's like you're in conflict. You have a knowing about something, but you're in conflict about it. And it doesn't look like you taking any action on it. It doesn't look like you're taking any action on it, because we have this rest and recuperate. It's like you stopped doing whatever you need to do. And then also this time to release negativity. Like maybe you have some negative mindset around this knowing, around this thing that you know, but it's like 777 divine guidance. The universe is supporting you. You're receiving information, you're receiving downloads, you're receiving insight about some type of soulmate connection or some type of thing that you are supposed to birth, that you're supposed to come up, that you're supposed to do. And it's like you need to regain your confidence in doing this and put things in order. Like with this organizer here and this release negativity, it's like the message that you need to hear is like, you know this, you've received insight, you are an emperor in some type of situation. So it's like you need to boss up and do what it is that you need to do. It's like, are you trying to be sneaky about a situation? Are you trying to be sneaky, or are you trying to be strategic? You know what I'm saying? That can go either way, but I'm getting sneaky, or just like, maybe you're trying to sneak away. Like maybe you're not trying to do it. Maybe you're not trying to accept it. Maybe it's because of this negativity that you feel, or you're trying to put things, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're trying to compartmentalize things and put things in a specific place, put something somewhere and lock it away. But I'm getting more so like you in a period of conflict. You don't know what well, I was going to say you don't know what you need to do, but the reality of it is you do know. You've received guidance. Spirit is guiding you. Spirit has told you what to do in a situation, how to organize, fix, clear up a situation. And it's like, I'm getting more so, in order for you to do that, you are going to have to boss up. You are going to have to, I don't know, throw on your cape, get your sword, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to be confident enough to do it. But you've received some type of insight, some type of knowledge. And it's like, you just keep, like, I feel like it's more so you in conflict with yourself. And it's like, you need to chill. You need to stop, like, fighting your own self, the knowledge that you are getting from spirit. You don't have to stop fighting it. It's time for you to, like, actually put a plan in place, like actually be truthful with yourself, actually, you know what I'm saying, like put things in order, release the negative mindset that you have around it. Okay? Like solution oriented. Like you are going to have to be solution oriented in this situation. Okay? We have instability, experimenting, change, possibilities. Like it's so many ways. I'm getting that it's so many ways for you to approach this situation. It's so many things that you can do, but it's like you're going to have to boss up to do it. You're going to have to step into this emperor energy in order to do it. You're going to have to be confident in order to do it. You're going to have to stop running from this, whatever this situation is, because it's like, it's some type of guidance that was given to you, some type of guidance that came in directly to you from spirit. Like you've received some type of insight. So it's like, it's not like someone else is telling, you know what I'm saying, you to do it, or maybe someone else has, you know, told you to do it as well. But I'm getting more so, it's like You have received this insight directly, but you're ignoring it. And you're going to have to come out of this conflict that you are having and like figure out a plan, figure out a solution, figure out how to put things back in its rightful place, figure out how to organize things the way that it needs to be organized, and stop trying to be sneaky about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you need to be strategic, then be strategic, but strategy is different than sneaky. I'm getting like sneaky energy off of this. Like, stop trying to be sneaky. Just come up with a practical plan, a practical way of doing things, and do it that way. Continue to do things that way. If you need assistance from someone in doing it, then do it. If you need to help someone else in order to, you know what I'm saying, like feel like you can get what you need from someone else, or like, I don't know why I'm getting more so like maybe there needs to be some type of even exchange. Maybe you need to collaborate with someone else, but it's like you are going to have to boss up. You're going to have to step into this Emperor energy and be solution oriented and come out of conflict in order to do what it is that you are supposed to be doing. And you know what that is. Okay, I can't even, like, you know what I'm saying, like, Spirit isn't saying exactly what it is, but it's like whatever download you have received, whatever knowledge, whatever insight you have received, you are going to have to do that. And I'm getting is I'm feeling it's more of like some type of like partnership, or some type of, you know, birthing something that you're going to have to come together with someone in order to do. But that's kind of like the most, you know what I'm saying, that Spirit is giving in this sense. It's like you're going to have to boss up in order to do it. Okay? So, I have a card here. Let's see what this says. Number 8. This card says, in the earth made new, the redeemed will engage in the occupations and pleasures that brought happiness to Adam and Eve in the beginning. All right, now. Take this message as you please. This is a number 8. We also have a number 25 here, a number 5, a number 7, and then we have 777. And let me say this also, this number 25, you know what I'm saying, when added together turns into a 7. So you got 77777. Spirit all up in y'all reading pile 4, pretty much letting you know, like, hey, I'm guiding you. I'm guiding you. You need to do what I am guiding you to do. Stop trying to go around it. Do it. Go in it. Go forth in it. Boss up and do it. You need to have the confidence to do it. In the earth made new, the redeemed will engage in the occupations and pleasures that brought happiness to Adam and Eve in the beginning. All right, let me get y'all some advice. Number 12, expanded Sri Yantra. Okay, let me read this. Number 12, pile 4, and then we're going to end y'all reading there. Freedom. Number 12 is about freedom. Okay, this expanded Sri Yantra is about freedom. It says, this card depicts the sacred geometry of the Tantric Sri Yantra, but it moves beyond the boundaries created by that ancient symbol. Moving like a spacecraft over open waters, the symbol becomes one of freedom and liberation. Are you in need of a little adventure? Have the walls of your existence become too confining of late? You may be feeling constrained by your job, responsibilities, or a relationship that no longer works. Open your arms and embrace the light of your inner being. Know that you always have choices, and that the choice you may be needing most is the freedom to be who you are, not someone the world expects you to be. Laugh out loud and kick up your heels. Feel a breeze caressing your face and realize that the winds of change will, by your choice, bring you to a place of greater joy and freedom. All right, y'all. You want to be free? Be free. Spirit is guiding you to where you need to be. Bars. All right, Power Force. So that's y'all message. Y'all take care and look, be free. Pay attention to that guidance that you're receiving from the divine. Boss up. Have confidence. Do what you need to do. Restore order. All right. Take care.